about Hulk Hogan returning?
Well, to answer your question correctly, the only reason Hulk Hogan has been in the news is because of the sex tape he's done lately. And it goes along the lines of what I think of him, what a lying piece of shit he is. He tried to get me arrested last year at WrestleMania because he said I grabbed his wife, threatened to kill him, and thank God it happened in the airport because all the security cameras, because he actually went to the San Jose Police Department, and said I grabbed his wife, which is assault, and then he said I threatened to kill him, which is a terroristic threat. So they went to the airport and got the video and thank God it happened there. Otherwise, I could have been arrested, and that's serious time. I mean, that motherfucker tried to put me in jail. You know what I'm saying? So, and he had known that I was going to beat his. He knew I let it be known I was going to kick his ass. All right, because I fucking dogged his daughter and called her just a low-life fucking scum whore. You know what I mean? I said the same thing about his wife, ex-wife, his son. I said everything I could do to piss him off because the first thing I wanted from him is he saw me, he wanted to fucking throw a punch at me. And then I was going to rip that motherfucker in two. That was my thought process. I was going to, you know what I mean? I knew what I wanted to do to him because he's a piece of shit. You know what I mean? So that's why I said what I wanted to say, because you got to realize, 1992. See, everything happens for a reason in my mind. You may think it's crazy. I don't. Okay? I'm traveling with the Macho Man, Randy Savage, who I was very tight with. You know what I mean? He was a good guy. He was, like I said, he was a baseball player, athlete, made it to the minor leagues. So, we'd ride down the road together, we'd play gin, we'd play cards in the back, and we were both so competitive. He was a little older than I was, but he still wanted to beat me and everything, so he couldn't beat me at cards, So one day, the frustration goes so high on his part that we stopped at a Bob Evans, and since he couldn't beat me at cards, he wanted to race me. So we had a race, I ran him, I beat him running forward, So, and being a competitive guy that he was, all right, let's run backwards. Now, keep in mind, we're in front of a Bob Evans, the place is full, and I know, if they don't recognize me, I know they recognize the Macho Man. And then watching two guys run forward, racing, then watch two guys run backwards, racing, and then after I beat them backwards, all right, let's karaoke. We'll race that way. So we're side shuffling down in front of the windows, racing that way, But it was one thing that he told me, a lot of things. He was married to Miss Elizabeth, and he knew Hogan because Macho Man couldn't find his wife for 10 days. Imagine if you can't find your wife for 10 days. You can't find the son. You ever can't find your son in the mall or something? Or you come home and there's someone playing, you can't find him. You go nuts, you know what I mean? But that happened for 10 days. He couldn't find his wife. Come to find out, Hogan and his wife had her hidden down in Miami. So Macho Man knew he could just go up and beat the fuck out of Hogan, because he'd get him fired, He goes, trust me. He said, one day, when the time is right, I'm going to knock that motherfucker out. Yeah. All right? And I believed him. So it just so happened we're in New Jersey in the Meadowlands, all right? And none of you guys will know this, but you got an entrance to the locker rooms are in the front, but also they're all connected in the back, And it was almost like a movie, And they both came up to the doorway at the same time, and Macho Man was he dropped his bags. He looked Hogan in the eye, and it's like, let's go, motherfucker. Hogan, being the fucking cunt that he is, his tail went between his legs and he walked off. And I'm going, fuck you, motherfucker. Fuck. So anyways, no respect whatsoever. Because Macho was my friend. If you I'm always loyal to my friends, you know. So you fucking disrespect my you fucking disrespect me, you know. So that, and for him to say that, and then you know, obviously that, and all the backstabbing, all the, you know, the bullshit he ran down WCW, all this other shit. And then he came into TNA and did his same bullshit there. He did the same thing bullshit in WCW, except it wasn't covered as much, because now you had guys in the back that weren't covered for his ass. As soon as he did something in the booking meeting, they all come back and talk to me, because I knew them all, you know. So his bullshit wasn't getting over no more, you know. So I knew all that shit, and then, you know, and things happened, and I went on Twitter, and then, you know, saying bullshit with TNA. They tried to sue me, which was later just dropped, you know. So fuck you too, Dixie Carter.